Hi everyone, welcome back to Carrie Kirby Creates. And anyone that's been following me for a while will know that I haven't uploaded any videos recently. It's been a few weeks and well, we were on holidays and we came back and things have just been fairly busy in my life for a while. Various things going on. Won't go into all of that now. But I'm very, very pleased to be back in my craft room today and I'm looking forward to making a nice card. So today's card is going to be a fast and easy one, I guess, but one I've been looking forward to making. And recently we've been having some really beautiful sunsets over the last few weeks, really, with some gorgeous colours. So that's my reasoning for using my beautiful Distress Oxides in the Crackling Campfire, the Spice Marmalade and the Squeezed Lemonade. So they're the colours I'll be working with, and I'm going to be working on a 5x7 pre-cut, pre-scored card base. And what I want to do is just cut this sheet of black cardstock down to about 5x7, maybe slightly a millimetre smaller. And this beautiful, I don't know if you can see the texture in that, it's a beautiful linen textured, I think you can see that there, heavyweight cardstock. It's a 300 GSM, or I think in the States it would be 120 pounds. Not completely sure about that, but I will check it out and I'll list it below with everything in the description bar. So I'm going to go ahead first and I'm going to cut this down, and then I'm going to cut the white linen one down. Again, just maybe 1/8 of an inch smaller than that again. So there you go, and you can see that they're all going to nest nicely on top of each other, creating a nice border. But this is the piece that I'm going to be working on, which is the linen effects one. So just popping, I'll be using these beautiful Lavinia stamps, and they're the small pine trees, but I'll come back to that in a moment. So this is what I'm going to be working on for now, and I'm going to be working with my lovely Distress Oxide. So just want to pick out the correct brushes there. Yeah, and the yellow. Yeah, right, there we go. So I actually think I'll change that, swap that one over. And there we have it. So I'm going to be using some of this removable Scotch tape. Let's see, we'll just get the edge of that there. And thanks again, Marlene. I would have been lost without you if you're watching. So what I'm going to do is pop that down. Yeah, maybe about there. Just to hold it in place, but also to mask the cardstock. Just making sure I have that straight. So I'm using the little lines here on my mat to ensure that I got it straight. And just want to do the same down the end here. About the same distance again. Let's see. Yeah, possibly about there. Right, so I'm going to be working on the section that's in the middle of the two tapes. And I'm starting on the bottom with the Crackling Campfire. And also I'm just going to pop a sheet of paper down there underneath, just to make sure that it's clean, to keep it clean. I want some nice deep colour down there in the bottom. Sorry, just pop that down there to keep the ink pads from moving, and I'm coming in next with the spiced marmalade. So let's just ink that up. And I'm coming in here and I want to blend those two colours together. Yeah, they're beautiful colours, those. I really love that combination. Has to be one of my favourites. And next I'm coming in with the squeezed lemonade. And again, blending the two colours together. Bringing some of that lovely orange up into the yellow, which is very nice. And you can go back and forth as much as it takes with this to get the blend the way that you want it. So again, coming back down here, just so that it's a nice transition. And I know the brushes get a bit soiled, that will wash off. They're just Oxide inks. They're not going to permanently stain anything. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. So let's pop our lids back on there. And we can move those out of the way. And I'm coming in with those lovely pine trees, and they're the small ones. So just want to get an acrylic block now for those. And I want to pop, let's see, they could all go down together, but I don't think I'll chance it. I'll use a smaller block. So just pop that down. And I'm going to ink that up with the Versafine Clair in the Nocturne. That lovely black colour will stand out really nice on those beautiful bright inks. So let's see. And to bring this piece of paper back in again just to protect the bottom. Now I can start just there off the edge. And I can go up high there with that because the tape is on it. So only really getting the end of that tree, but that's fine. Just going to place a few of them around in various areas. And then I'm going to come in, just give that a clean off, spray water and wipe it. and come in with one of the other trees. Let's take one of the smaller ones. Isn't that black just beautiful? On those bright, vivid colours, I think it looks gorgeous. Yeah, and same again with the next one. As you can see, I've just sprayed that with water. I'm just giving it a rub with one of the cloths, just to keep it clean. I'll come in with this one, I think, next. Pop it on the acrylic block. Yeah, and I'd say the 3 might be enough. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to do some 2nd generation stamping there behind, and 3rd generation. So just stamping it off, just to make it look like they're in the background. And I'm coming back in with one of the other stamps because I don't want them all to look exactly the same. So let's use this little fellow. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. So the next thing I want to do is I want to, I guess, prepare my card base here. So I'm going to pop that on the back. Just picking this up for now, making sure that I don't get any of the white area dirty. Going to clean off my mat. And just going to come in with some of this. So that's that one ready to go. And next I'm coming back in here and I'm going to remove this tape. And yeah, they're the kind of sunsets that I've been watching recently. They've just been breathtaking. So I think with that black matting behind, it's going to set this off nice. But I like to put a little sentiment on there. And these are just a packet of sentiment stamps that I got a while back off of Amazon. And I'm not sure if they're still available, but I will take a look. And if I can find a link, I'll pop it below. And the one I'm going, there's some lovely ones here. You are amazing in all that you are and everything you do. Thank you. Friends, such a simple word for one of the great necessities of life. I know the special day will be difficult, but I wanted to let you know I remembered it too. That's lovely, actually, that one. And I've searched the world high and low and looked all over the land, and the best card I could find for you is this one I made by hand. And that's the one I'm going to use. So let's see. Let me just take that off. Just want to make sure it's straight on there. There's nothing worse than a crooked greeting. So let's use the lines as a guide. And yeah, how's that? That's okay, I think. Yeah, I think that's fine. So again, the Versafine Clair in the Nocturne, and what I want to do first of all, because I don't think I've used this sentiment before, is just do a trial run. Yeah, that looks okay. You can see there I'm pressing a bit harder on the bottom, so I want to make sure I don't duplicate that on my card. So let's see. Yeah, not enough pressure. Sometimes just by practicing, yeah, you can see where I'm pressing harder in some areas. That one is better. It's important to just get even pressure on it. Yeah, I think I'll go to the side there. Just make sure it's all inked up equally and evenly, and let's hope that'll be okay. It's okay, just a bit of even pressure. And I'm aware this is a textured background. Yeah, perfect. I'm very pleased with that. Before I pop that down permanently, I just want to eyeball it to make sure it'll go correct. And as you can see, that ink isn't properly dried yet. So let's give that a few moments to dry. And I'm just coming in, I'm going to give that a little touch up with this eraser. Just where I made the bit of a mess, and yeah, that seems to be taking it off. Just lightly, I don't want to tear through to the cardstock. Okay. And I've decided, rather than the double-sided tape, I'm going to just stick a bit of glue, this is Glossy Accents, down, because that way it's going to give me a bit of wiggle room, I guess. I can maneuver. You know, I don't want to get it in the wrong place and not to be able to move it. So let's come, and that's better. I can move that and get it correct. Let's just see. I'm going to come just with that because it's clean on the other side, just so I can press it down and not mess my hands up. It was dry anyway. So there we go. That's the finished card. What kind of things inspire you with your card making? You know, this is just reminding me of the beautiful sunsets out there and looking across the land there with the trees and seeing the sunset in the background in the evenings. It's been gorgeous. But I'm sure there's different things that inspire us all. So thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't already, I'd love if you hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for tuning in and have a great weekend.